Alright, it's Roger with iGadgetGeek, and I have some case reviews for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. These are going to be the Trident Krakin AMS series. Now basically there's two main ways that you can purchase this case. You have it as it comes here, the Krakin AMS series that comes with all of the pieces in one package. And that generally comes with multiple color interior silicone, and the exterior is black plastic. Now as you can see, this one here is the red silicone. You can get that in several different colors. You can get green, black, pink, blue, red, and dark green for the interior silicone color of the pre-assembled Krakin AMS series case for the iPhone 4 and 4S. Okay, so that's one way to purchase this case. Now the next way would be purchasing the two pieces separately. As you can see here, you have the interior silicone that is available in multiple colors. So you can see white, green, pink, red, blue, orange, purple, yellow, and black. Now this retails for $15, and then you can purchase the Exoskeleton, which retails for $35, bringing you to a total of $50. Now if you purchase them combined, it is $50. So it runs you the same price. The only difference is if you buy the Exoskeleton, you're able to order that Exoskeleton in several different colors, where when it comes as a kit, it's only available in black. Now the really neat thing about the Krakin AMS series, now I already have one here on my iPhone 4. Now what I've done is I've actually taken two different colors of the Exoskeleton. As you can see, I have the red Exoskeleton and the green Exoskeleton here with the green interior silicone, and place this onto my iPhone 4. What it allows you to do if you order multiple colors is you can mix and match. Now I really like the Krakin series. The first one that I received was like this one, the all-together assembly, and the black exterior with the multiple color silicone is really nice. But when they take it to that next level and allow you to upgrade and change the Exoskeleton color, they've really taken this case to the next level. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some of this out of the packaging, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what all you get with the case. Go ahead and get this last one out, and I'll kind of give you an idea. Now if you purchase just the interior silicone, you can use that as a case by itself. And if you do purchase that for the $15 on the Krakin website, it does come with some goodies. You get a headphone adapter, a nice chamois, squeegee, instruction manual, and a front and back screen shield. Now if you purchase this case in the combo where it comes with the Exoskeleton and the interior, of course it does have the integrated screen shield on the front, so you get a screen shield for the back. You also get one of the headphone adapters. That way if your port here isn't quite large enough for your headphones, you're able to use that adapter and use any headphones you would like. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of take these apart and give you an idea of what makes up the case itself. And I'll be right back. Alright, I have the Krakin AMS removed from its packaging and opened up so I can show you all the parts that come with the combo setup. Of course you have the belt clip, and we'll get into that here in a little bit later. You have the interior silicone. As you can see, this one is red. So you could take, here's an iPhone 4. Now this will work with both iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. All versions of both. Now this here is the silicone first layer, or you could use this as a case by itself. If you use it as a case by itself, it does give you quite a bit of protection. You have a nice cutout here for your Apple logo and your camera and flash, and it is ringed with black silicone around the camera and flash, so you don't get any issues there with washing out. The SIM card side, there is nothing. The very bottom, you have three separate cutouts, one for your speaker, one for your microphone, and one large one for your 30-pin dock connector. On the left-hand side, you have two cutouts, one for your volume up and down, and one for your silent switch. Now on the very top, your sleep-wake button is covered with silicone, and you have a nice cutout for your 3.5mm headphone jack and your secondary mic. Now where this case really gets interesting is when you start applying the exterior layer. It has a built-in screen shield, and the way the screen shield is designed, you will not get any watermarking effect or anything like that onto your iPhone after you install it. So we'll go ahead and wipe that down. Now installing this, it is a little tricky. It takes a little bit of time, but as long as you take your time in installation, you will not have any problems installing this. You want to start here button side first, and you want to work that into the buttons here, and you just want to take your time. Make sure you've seated that silicone in there, as you can see. Now come around to this other side, and you want to pry this side up over the silicone, and then you just want to slowly work it in, and once you get it about there, you want to pry this top and allow that on-off button to seat within its opening. And then you just want to make sure you've gotten that silicone all the way seated all the way around the case. Now once you have, I'll go ahead and zoom in. As you can see, once you've done that, you have it all seated all the way around, and the case now is actually really well on the phone. It is not going to come off. And then you have the back plate that you can install. Now I like to start there again, the button side first, and then you just want to bring it over here and press it together. There are two snaps here at the bottom you want to make sure are clasped, and there at the top you want to make sure they have clasped. Now you have a nice cover here for your silent switch. Your volume up and down are covered by these buttons, but they are very responsive. They feel exactly the same as if you were pushing it without any case on it whatsoever. Now on the very bottom, a nice cover for your 30-pin dock connector. Now as you can notice, your speaker and microphone are covered. They have actually been reported out to the front right through these two ports right here. Now I have not noticed any diminished quality in the sound or speaker by having these ports ported out. Now on the side where your SIM card goes, there is nothing. Now on the very top, your button is covered with that silicone, but it is very responsive. You can still feel and hear the click through the case. Now right here you have this small hole for your secondary mic, and if you pull this open, it has the silicone cover for your 3.5mm headphone jack. So that's going to be kind of the installation of the case itself. Now where it really gets interesting is on the back with the AMS. Now it comes with the kickstand, which allows you to stand your phone up for viewing. Now once you have that on there, you can remove that by pulling it back, and it will pop off. So you can see you're left with this little attachment system. Now they make several different accessories for that. As you can see, this is actually the tripod mount. They have a tripod mount. They have a mount that actually will attach it to your handlebars on a bike. It also has another one that allows you to have a place to store your headphones. But we'll go ahead and take a look here at the tripod mount. Now it's basically pretty straightforward. It's a plastic brick with your threads here for your tripod. Now you want to install that. It's very similar to the way you took your kickstand off. You want to start with this end in first, and then you want to press it in, and it will snap. Now once you've pressed that in, you will hear the click, and it is in there, and that phone is not going to come off, and then you can use that to mount to your tripod for shooting videos or still photos or whatever you would like. You don't want that particular accessory anymore. You pull up on the end where the Trident label is and push, and it will pop off, and then you can put your kickstand back on. I find it easy if you open the kickstand, and then it will lock into place. No problems whatsoever. Now where this case is really cool by having all those different colors, as you can see, I've gotten a couple of the different colors in. I had the red and green exoskeleton, so I decided to mix and match. So here you can see the red and the green, or the green and the red. Now you can do that with different color silicone interiors and different color exteriors. Now let's get to the belt clip. This is probably the one thing I dislike most about this case. Now I don't really use a lot of the belt clips myself, so for me this is not a real big deal. It's not a deal breaker because I don't much care for belt clips anyway. But what this does is you have these little crosses on both sides, and they're designed to fit within these keys on the case. So you can fit this in here and it'll snap together, and it does do a good job of locking on there. So then this will ratchet, and you can put that on your belt or whatever. You pull this here, the phone will pop off. I'm not a huge fan of belt clips anyway, but this one, it would have been nice to see maybe a little more of a belt clip case, but since I don't use it, I just get rid of it, and this is the perfect case for a nice rugged case. Without having the silicone exposed, it makes it very nice to slide that in and out of your pocket, and I really like the way how it leaves this Apple logo to where you can see it. So whenever you have your 4 or your 4S in here, you can still see your Apple logo and show it off. And as you can see on my iPhone 4, I have no screen shield, so it's a glossy finish. Now the 4S here, I have an anti-glare screen shield, so you see it kind of gives it that matte finish. So that has kind of been my review of the Krakin AMS series for the iPhone 4 and 4S. Now I will have a link in the description where you can find all these cases for purchase. And this has been Roger with iGadgetGeek.